Hello, everyone. Welcome to Anthropology 101, Biological Anthropology at Ohlone College. To get started, you should be seeing the course homepage, which will look something like this. My name is Professor Reynolds, so you'll see my name and my email address here. We'll also have a link to the syllabus on the homepage, Zoom office hours information, and the link to your textbook, to the online version of your textbook. So this course uses an open source textbook, which means it's freely available and you can read it online for free for this course. I'll also include chapter links for the chapters that you'll be reading each week in the weekly modules. All right, so let's get started here. I want to review a bit about how the course is laid out on Canvas and then some key information from the syllabus. So first off, you should see here that the course is set into weekly modules. You should be starting here at the syllabus and course overview video, reviewing the instructor contact information, reviewing discussion post and writing guidelines, and then you would begin on the week 1 module. So usually each week we'll have a to-do list, the readings and other content. So this has the downloadable chapters of the readings, it has the PowerPoints, it has extra resources. Then you'll have the discussion board assignments, the quiz based on the readings, and then the lab activity, which is based off of the readings and applying something you learned from them. So just to give you an example here, if you click on the week 1 to-do list, you'll see that you need to read chapter 1, and there's also a link to that chapter. Look over the PowerPoint, do the discussion, quiz, and lab activity. Most weeks will look pretty similar to this, although you do have some other assignments such as the lab quiz, exams, and the zoo report, which will be announced during the weekly to-do list and in the announcements. All right, on that note, let's review some key info from the syllabus. All right, so again, this is an asynchronous course, which means we do not have a scheduled meeting time. We will have Zoom office hours, so make sure to contact me via email if you want to come to those to ask questions, or you can just ask questions via email, whichever is easier. All right, again, we're using an open source textbook. So each week I'll provide the chapters you need to read, and you can also look at the full text here or in the link from the homepage. Each week is set up as weekly modules. Again, you usually have a discussion post, a lab activity, and then a weekly quiz as well each week. And most assignments are due before 11:59 p.m. on Sunday. So you have a full week to do those assignments. You will also have lab quizzes. There's only 4 of these throughout the semester, and they're based on the accumulation of knowledge you've gained through doing the lab activities. So you'll be applying things you learned from other labs in the lab quizzes. You'll also have a zoo report. This is your report assignment for the semester, and you'll be focusing on primate observation and classification in that report. There's also a peer review from the zoo report. So basically, you're randomly assigned another student to evaluate, and then you would evaluate their zoo report and submit your rubric to the peer review assignment for credit. And that will be gone over in more detail in week 6. You'll also have 2 exams. So there will be exam 1, which is covering weeks 1 through 7, and then exam 2, or the final exam, which covers weeks 9 through 15. And these are usually just based off of the readings, PowerPoints, and past quizzes. So the best way to review for those is to go over that information. This is a point-based course, and there are 875 points in the course. So your grade is based off of how many points you earn. There's also a tentative class schedule. It lists our dates, topics, and then our readings and assignments on the right side. In terms of communicating, again, the best way to reach me is via email or using your Canvas inboxing tool. Make sure you say which class you're in and your first and last name, or I might not respond. I get a lot of spam emails, so it's important for you to let me know who you are and that you are an Ohlone student by emailing from your Ohlone email account or from your Canvas inboxing tool. And if you want to attend Zoom office hours, make sure to email me to set up an appointment. In terms of participation, we do not have course meetings, but you will be dropped from this course if you are not submitting all of the weekly assignments, especially before the census date. During the first couple of weeks of class, you need to make sure you're submitting all of those assignments to stay enrolled. I don't give makeups for quizzes or other assignments unless you are sick or have an emergency. And if something like that comes up, please email me to make up the missing work. All right, that's about it in terms of what I wanted to go over with you all today. Thank you for tuning in and watching this video. And I hope that we have a great semester in biological anthropology.